Good morning. Let me transition over. Alright, is my mic... Yep. Weird. Your comment came through on the screen, but mine didn't. Richter. Let me just work out where the best chat box I can get is. I think that one. And then hopefully it'll actually show both chats on there. Oh yeah. So I'm just using Restream to double stream to Twitch and YouTube. Because... There we go. Yeah, just to, you know, get as many people going, just because I don't know how many people will actually show up for a live one of this. But, sorry about the YouTube link. So, going through Restream, that's what I was checking, just see if Restream had redone my description, which it hasn't. Going through Restream likes to, it likes to set up its own live stream, and so I was looking at some way to try and get a live stream schedule into that thing, and I sort of had it right, but of course the moment I hit live it started a new live stream, so sorry to anyone who was waiting in the scheduled one. The moment I started it I couldn't seem to work out how to actually merge those two together, so yeah. I tried taking it down and reallocating it to that scheduled one, but it still just made its own when it started, so here we are. Alright, well, fortunately I, you know, I'd like to sit around and chat for a bit before getting started, but don't feel right just sitting around during Guild Wars doing nothing. Actually, you know what, I'll set my full auto to go while I introduce stuff. So, let me double check. Sounds look good. So, during, last Guild Wars, obviously, I'd always just edit these videos, you know, record them around this sort of time, edit them up and upload them after, well, towards the end of the round. That's been getting harder and harder to do, because back when I sort of started, it was around like 5-minute full autos for Guild Wars and stuff like that. As I progressed along, obviously the full autos would get faster. Suddenly it would get down to around 3 minutes or below 3 minutes. Editing in 5-minute chunks is kind of alright. Not the best, but I could manage it. Trying to edit in 2-minute to 3-minute breaks, really difficult. It's really difficult to sort of focus on what you're doing, and you're constantly bouncing back and forth between screens. So I thought changing this to a live stream format might be a little easier on me. You know, after this I can just focus on Guild Wars rather than trying to juggle editing. And it's not even like a short editing process either. It's a, like, maybe 3 to 4 hour process to edit all those clips down into, you know, a 20-minute video or so. So it was just too long of a, you know, slog to get through. The moment I decided that I should do this as a live stream, I thought this might actually be a good thing, because usually I go for like 3 or 2 highlight clips from each team's run and sort of chuck that into the, you know, highlight. That's kind of, it does a disservice to a lot of the teams who get knocked out in the first round, because you barely get to see much of them. And sometimes those teams can be interesting. They can have good little setups or something like that. Like, that's the Photoshop things on the side, isn't it? Yeah. So like if I scroll down, where was that? Yeah, so like the U team. So you've got, oh yeah, you can't see my mouse. Here, let me try and get you right to the top of the screen so you can actually know what I'm talking about. The U team, I mean, Yu's a new, Yo is a new character, and, you know, worth having a look at. However, the rest of her team's pretty crap. She might get knocked out in the first round. So if I was doing just a highlight clip sort of thing... Oh, hey, Pluribus. Yeah, if I was just doing a highlight thing, you wouldn't get much time to see Yo or anything. So, you know, doing it this way, at least we'll get to actually see all the teams and how they function a little more in depth. Alright, well, with that little intro done, once this team's done with its full auto, I'll start up. And so, oh, there was one more thing, right? So, see the third team, how it has the guy from Gintama on it? He actually has a benefit from coming from the back line. So with Geisen Borger, I've got him set up in the usual way with Rakam on the front line, have him die off and have the other person come in. I was going to do that for Gintama, but this boss only single attacks. So usually what I do is I try and, like when I was recording the usual tournament and everything like that, I'd go by the rule of the Rakam needs to die first turn to get that guy out, otherwise you're not getting the full effect of what he does for the team. I'll try and do that here too. It's going to be tricky with this single attacking boss, because, you know, if it's like 3 to 4 minutes for a clear, that's a lot of resets. And I don't want this to go too long, there's 18 teams to get through. But, yeah, so to try and alleviate that a little bit, I've moved the Gintama guy onto the front line. All he gets is, he gets a few stacks towards his buff from coming from the back. I think we can maybe sacrifice that, just to try and make this a bit better, but for that reason he's also going to be a little weaker than he usually would. But with that all said, let's get into it. So, let me check this. Does that come up on screen? I've got a bit of a delay on the video I'm looking at. Yes, it does. Cool. Alright, that changed it over fine. I wasn't sure if I'd have to recapture that. Cool, so just measure the in-game time with that once we get to there. Oh, actually after this one, I just need to grab a notepad. I want to write down the times. It'll be too difficult to write them down on... who's my debuffer? You are. It'll be too hard to try and write that down on Photoshop and stuff like that. Let's get gravity just to be safe and chuck out the buff. I don't think we'll need much healing here, so I'll throw out Hello and Moles. So unfortunately, one of the problems with doing the tournament and stuff like that, there's only so much knowledge I can have for each team, you know, without extensively trying to play them. You know, that probably wasn't the right time to do Luo. I've got to save him for whenever we've got some skills. Although there's not many skills in this team. Oh, and I could have reset Albert's. Okay, yeah, so what I was saying is, there's a lot of characters who I don't always use, and so I've got to try and learn their skills in the setup. Which, I realise, I just did the wrong thing for Albert there. I wasted his ignition. And you are supposed to use your gravity. Which I don't think we'll need, we're actually clearing it fine. So that's another thing, light, well at least I'm running Magna grids, I probably should show you some of the grids. Light Magna doesn't have many options available for damage cap up. So I'm wondering how fast some of these teams will go. I mean, we just came from the Dark Guild Wars, where Magna has access to Avatar Sticks for charge attack cap, and the Kirin Bow for normal attack cap. And of course, Dark has heaps of characters who boost their own damage cap, so they can race through. I'm not sure how well Light can. I mean, we took about 3 turns from 75% to 50% there. Alright, I've got Hello and Mal to reset Miss, just in case I miss it. Let's swap you like that. The benefit of the skill queue is I can actually take time to think about what skills I'm using in which order. And of course, got to start off with Albert, who resets his skills under certain circumstances. He can't reset it if he paralyzes himself. And then the maids, who have 2 sets of skills that they swap between. So I'm starting off with a confusing one. At least I use Hal and Marl all the time, so I know their skills. Which they have up now. Let's dispel that. Oh yeah, I didn't even pay attention. There should have been repel around 75%. Alright, so this one is attack down and stuff like that. Let's just try and race it. No, hang on. Click, click, come on, click. There. Their buff fell off. And a big Ogi finish. Alright, 1 second. I lost my pen for a moment. Let me get that set back up. Alright. Let me keep it at this screen. The reason I've set up 2 screens is just because you've usually got hang on. Trying to find the page in my notepad where I've kept all the previous ones. Yeah, you've usually got the Guild Wars home screen in Guild Wars, which shows off your crew and everything. Try and give my crew a bit of privacy, so they can talk about whatever. Alright, let's quickly... Sorry, just gonna have to quickly write up all the teams. Okay, so it's 3 minutes 40 on that. Oh yeah, 1 second. Okay. You know what? I can write this as I go. There's not a big gap at the start. Alright, it's 3 minutes 40 for Bandit. Alright. Question for these teams. All of them use the same grid summon except for the main head. That's right, okay. Mostly. Here, let me actually... Thank you for reminding me of that. Okay, so... Usually the same sort of grid. Magna Light... There's kind of a new option now with the harp, the Militus harp working with, you know, the other sort of stuff. Yeah, it's alright. I was sort of wondering how, it's alright that you don't talk too much, I was wondering how this would go with, you know, some people focusing on their own grinding. I wanted to sort of give some entertainment on the side, but I imagine this is going to be a different type of live stream. Yeah, so Light kind of has the harp Militus option now, but for the most part, just Shev swords with the Cosmo sword is kind of your go-to. So all these are based off that grid. And you know, you've got the Opus, the Seraph weapon, and the Astral weapon. The main hands are going to change a lot, but let me see, who is it? You? No. Maybe I could change that. Where's one who does it? I think this one? No, not even that one. One of these grids I have adapted for skills. Maybe Yo's? No? I might need to look into that. I think Yo could benefit from a skill grid. Where's Kambira? There. Okay, I definitely have it on Kambira. Okay, so I'll chuck this skill cap weapon in for skill-focused teams. I might need to look back at the Yo team, see if they're skill cap enough. Because, I mean, so the reason why I'm hesitant to put this into all the grids is you're gaining regular cap from the Cosmo weapon, so taking a sword out does reduce that cap. Right, so Lumberjack time. Let me actually just chuck a few more into this. Alright. So this team's complicated, because you've got Fairy who wants 100% charge bar on everyone, but you've got Amira who wants to eat her own charge bar. So I believe if I leave that one alone, give us that crest. Oh, hang on. Instant charge bar. Let's do that. Then, eat that charge bar. That should give me 100%. Yep, cool. Alright, turn that off. And Fairy can boost our charge bar. Complicated stuff. At least for that specific one, it helps that main hand is also a sword. Yeah, true. Yeah, I have the Koro... Cool, that actually got us to 100% immediately. I've got the Koro sword. Let's go with Metatron. And I might actually clear that away. I wasn't sure if I'd need that clear for... Oh, I forgot to use Tico's buff. I wasn't sure if I'd need that clear for the Paralyze at 75%, but we might be fine. The thing is, the Paralyze is only hitting one person, so I can just use a... the little herb thingy. Yeah, so I'm using the Koro sword in the main hand for a lot of teams, just because of the stamina it gives. And you're right, that when I'm using that, it does kind of offset any replacements in the grid. Oh, hang on, I've been muted this whole... Well, I've had the game muted this whole time. There we go. Now we can actually hear voices. Alright, get rid of that para. Oh, she has repel. Okay, so I need to focus on getting rid of that repel. Although, it doesn't look like it's actually reducing the damage that much, it just hits us back. I was somewhat expecting a damage reducing repel. Oh, hang on. Do we actually have the chat on screen? I'll have to deal with that afterward. The first chat came through, but it doesn't look like it's coming through now. Unless I just have too quick of a fall off on it. It is on screen. Okay. Yeah, I've just got to adjust the fall off then. Alright, gain that. And go. Yeah, I can see it on screen now. I'll just extend the fall off so it's not an empty space all the time there. Well, actually, it's staying up there for a while. Ooh. I don't know what skills to press here. Go with that. Why don't you switch Illumisword for the Harmonia Harp? Ah, okay, easy solution. I don't have Harmonia Harp. I was really disappointed that when I sparked Yo, I didn't get any, you know, I didn't get Yumi at all. I didn't get a Harmonia Harp. There's heaps of, I realised afterward, checking it, there's heaps of Grandfest characters I don't have, because I always end up sparking on Legfest. And I noticed as well, I'm missing Lucio with his Eden, I'm missing Uni with her Harmonia Harp, and I'm missing, what's the third one? Hang on. Yeah, just attack. I don't know what buttons to press anymore, so let's just keep spamming out attacks. Who's the last? I genuinely can't remember who it is. Hang on, I'll check afterward. I don't think that's gonna clear it. Nah, 1%. Well, this team got screwed over, but I don't feel like it was very fast anyway. Alright. Let me check who the Grand that I'm missing is. Nihan, yeah. Thank you, Nihan. So yeah, I don't have his weapon either. And I also don't have him for this this tournament, which would have been good. Wait. Oh no, that's the last one. Okay, good. I was gonna say, did they seriously get the same time? I thought I hit refresh. Okay, yeah, 421. It doesn't matter that they got that 1% screw up because they weren't gonna win. So let me find it on the side here. And that. Boom. Perfect. Except for the fact that Photoshop wants to click onto some spot that's not the actual middle of the line. Alright, first one in. Let me just fill out the next line so that I'm ready. Let me just do a little bit more. Alright. So, first two teams. Okay, so bye-bye to them. Could have had potential with Fairy's triple attack, but and even it didn't actually. It wasn't that bad to set up Amiro in that. I was expecting her to delay it, but worked alright. Hello, Ecclesia Thomas. What's this about? This is about me entertaining myself during a day of grinding in Guild Wars. I set up an idea a while back of just, hey, let's use all the characters that I have and just randomize them into teams and see which one has the best clear time. Because with Guild Wars, you want to go as fast as possible to get as many raids out in whatever time you have available. So this is sort of like a cross between speedrunning and just, I don't know, screwing around with random fun. Okay. Why am I sitting on that screen? I should be over here. Next team is just basic sort of one. Naru would benefit from skill damage, but honestly, looking at it, no one else really has many skills. And I have barely used this guy, so I'm going to have to double check what he does. Okay, so I want to try and wait until I get one stack for that skill. The other two can just be used whenever. Lumberjack out surprisingly early this time. Yeah. Well, one thing I have a problem with these teams is there's always the risk of trying to get 50% defense down on whatever team I'm using. Lumberjack, has that stackable defense, which helps out really well. So it's a shame to have them go, which is also why... Let me see if can I scroll down a little bit, kind of off top. Chaos Ruler's on here. Chaos Ruler with its 30 Mastery thing just got stackable defense on its first skill, so the moment I saw that, I knew I had to level them up and try and get them into here. Just to, sort of even it out a bit, because the worst thing is when you generate the random teams, and you have one team that just has, a main character that has only mist and the 20% cap, so they're at 45% rather than 50%. Even worse with Bandit. Bandit is my bane, because in order to get the combo off for them to do their assassin turn while also echoing, you need Bounty, you need Springs Gate, and their first skill, so you only have one skill free, which can take Miserable Miss, but then I need at least one character who can provide any kind of defense down. So there have been a few times where I've, generated a list and Bandit's been screwed over, and luckily in those cases, I've at least had, so my general rules are, if there's two characters who need to come from the back line, like the Evokers, they can't be on the same team because I can only bring one forward, and I also can't have any duplicates, no SSR Kambira and SR Kambira on the same team, because the game won't allow that. So if I get any of those, it means I just have to regenerate the list. I was lucky one time where Bandit got screwed over, had no defense down, but luckily there was something else in the list that forced a regeneration. Regeneration kind of works. A reroll, I should say. Alright, let's actually go with this one. So this is the first team that I've put Clarity on. I put that on as a safe guard. I don't know how necessary it is. It'll help with 25%, but I can get rid of 75% just as easily with a herb. So we'll see. I think Naru's buff lasts a while, so I'll chuck that on. I need that. I don't think I ever need to hit her third skill. Unless Dispel becomes really important. Give us that. I think I can just use Naru's skills. I don't think I need to save him. It's delay and dispel. I don't really need to delay if we go fast enough, and the dispel, she auto dispels anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. So we're going to be seeing this a lot today. That 600 to 700 damage each auto. Got that one. Trying to work out when to put Luo out. Tricky. I should be doing it turn 1, because that's when I'm spamming all my skills. It'll become easier to work out when I get an actual skill team. Like, obviously use it when I'm going to do Kambira's Force skill or something like that. Also, how's the music in the background? Is it too low or too loud? I guess a better question would be, is my voice about level with the game, and does the music need to come up because of that? This is probably a lower song than most of the others. A quieter one. So Gintama got a stack of his thing, but it didn't look like it was enough. Oh yeah, I forgot to look at the fall-off time of the chat in between that. Wait, that's 50%. We need that one. I almost screwed myself there. Yeah, Gintama takes way too long to get his stacks up. Music's tad low. Alright. Yeah, let me try and do that while she's doing it. This is going to jump a bit. Let's try that. Okay, now I can properly debuff. That might be too loud now. Let's try that. Problem is I'm working in like really tiny increments. It was on 3 before. I put it up to 7, now I'm around 5. I don't have like enough space to really move the meter. Should have used Luo before that. Oh well. Cool, as long as the music isn't too overpowering or anything. I'll try and keep my voice loud enough to keep above it. Because I mean the game's at a constant level. But this would be the time to use that clear. Ooh, and I can actually get his thing off. So once it's at 2 stacks, he gets, I think it's 50% echo? Hard to tell from that, actually. He had multiple sources of echo. Alright, let's try and spam out the last turn. That should be enough. Alright, who was Naru up against? I don't know, that other team... I could see either of these teams winning, but I want Naro to win. Wait, no, that's still Lumberjack-wise. I swear I'm hitting refresh, but I might not be. Alright, 359. Even if they win, it's not enough to beat Bandit. Alright, so, next up, we have this team. I believe the way Percival plays is you just hit all of his abilities, and then he just kind of does his auto skill nuking in between. Of course, goes back to the previous team rather than the team I'm on. Arthur. Oh, that's right, he actually has Veil there. That's worth using. Besides that, his other skills are kind of weird. I guess just use them whenever. Of course, that went back. And lastly, Bo. Okay, his first skill resets Wig Out. So I need to build it with the others, and maybe I'll use it first and then build his buff, because his stacks, because that boosts his attack and multi-attack. Oh, hang on. What are the two skills he has on his fourth? Let me just quickly check the wiki. They are... Okay, first one dispels, second one does damage. I'm probably going to want to use the second one. You can press party instead of back. Yeah, that's what I should be doing. I've just got the habit of always hitting back. I mean, the party button's right near back, so that should be... I should learn to swap over to that. Alright. Let's give him a go. Perfect song for an all guy team. Oh, 6 million, that's pretty nice. I mean, that's more damage than Yo. Right. Prepare for that. Get this going. Oh yeah, that's right, it's a random number of hits. Oh yeah, I forgot to use Arthur's shield, but it looks like no one got parried. Oh, they have a dual, what you call it? Oh, hang on, I'm going to save that buff for after we get dispelled. They've got a joint call. I mean, it makes sense, they're Dragonites, but I thought that Arthur would be somewhat separated from the rest of them. Alright, need to do the debuff. And then we'll go with this. Alright, I'll try and use Arce's shield at 25%. Let me use that buff just to help. I think we should hit 25% easily, but make sure that we do. Anyone ready to Ogi? Yeah. Alright, let's just spam. Oh, damn. Wanted to end it with Bobo's Ogi. Would been the way to go out. Alright. Refresh. Click. Alright. Ooh, 355. They get through by 4 seconds. Where's that? There we go. Come on, Photoshop snap. Alright. Let me just fill in some more lines. Actually, let me... Oh no, there's actually a lot more to do than I thought. I thought maybe I'd be able to finish it off. Kengo, Relic Buster. Masquerade. That was Elysium. Asparagus. Glory. Alright, done. Sorry for that, anyone who joined late. Oh yeah, Naru got knocked out. That's a shame. Although, after seeing Bobobo in action, kinda happy with him getting through. That seems like fun. Hang on, I'm drawing up the lines. How does this go again? So, you see we've got a weird sort of thing down the bottom. This actually goes like that. And then these ones connect. Cool. Alright. That thing's all drawn up now, so I can keep track of the times a bit better. Okay, so, next team. Possible clutch from Bobo RNG. Yeah, you're right. Although, I don't feel like Naru's team was that great either. They would lose to Bandit anyway, so the Bobobo RNG probably doesn't help them that much. They'll only get through one round. Okay, so next team. We've got these... this is Cinderella Girls. We've got two types of idols in Light. That's the problem with Light. There's so many collab characters, so you've got a lot of lukewarm kind of characters leading us through. Okay, I think the first one is probably what I want to do. I don't know, can the boss be hit with Cold Cage? Might be immune to it. Probably don't need the heal. What does this do? This buffs their attacks. So I'm just going to do 1 and 4 constantly, I reckon. Party. Oh, EO. Actually, EO is going to be tricky. How do I set up an EO bomb? Yeah, it's not a good team for EO. All these Link skills won't give her much of a bomb. Maybe I just play her normally, I guess. Just try and throw out as many of her first skills as I can, rather than saving it. I reckon that skill. Dodge attack substitute, but can't attack. I probably don't want that. I want him doing triple attacks. Then I guess just spam out these last two ones. Yeah, there's all the collab characters are everywhere. I mean, I don't think it's just the first 6 teams. Oh no, yeah, the end didn't have collab characters. Yeah, it looks like they're mostly front-loaded. I was looking at that, because we've got that last little part where 4 teams have to fight for one position. I was looking at that thinking, a lot of the characters there aren't that strong. I assumed that was just because there was collab characters, but no, it's just regular, old characters. Alright, let's give this one a go. I don't think I need to save my Dispel. We should be fine without that. I'll try and save Luo's ability for when I use EO's thing. We can at least start her off pretty quick. Oh, Cinderella Girls are going to be slow with those animations. Alright, let's check out Luo here. $9 million? Oh wait, that might have been a mistake. And we've got to paralyze. Wait, Cinderella Girls' charge bar gain itself is slower too. What skill shall I use instead? Oh, sorry, you mean they, the first skill offsets their slow charge bar gain. I thought you meant the skill itself was, slower for them. EO's not about to... Wait, save it. EO's not about to blow up yet, so I can use a few more skills. Oh, does this dispel EO's attacks? No, it doesn't. Good. That would have been unfortunate if it did. Alright, that should get a bomb off. Oh yeah, I was talking before about teams that don't have full defense down. I think this is one of them, because we've only got 45% from the MC. Hopefully EO's buff is enough. Oh, well, we don't have the buff now, but hopefully it's enough to keep us going. Like 45% defense down can be enough if you've got enough buffs to hit cap. Oh, sorry, Vortex is already at max. You know what? No, I'll need that ability. I was gonna say I might cancel that just to see if we could defeat it in one turn, but not enough damage. Even with these two Ogies. Oh, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, you are right. I wasn't sure for a moment because, well, actually, I guess doesn't Fediel dispel a lot? I guess should have learnt it from there. But I was thinking, like, besides Fediel, I don't use an EO bomb too much. All right, back. Refresh you. Actually, maybe that's why I was getting that wrong before. Maybe I was thinking that I was pressing back and I was actually hitting... sorry, I was thinking I was pressing refresh and I was actually hitting back. Alright, 339. That's not bad so far. On to Nighthound. Okay. Let me start with Silver. She should be the best. Unfortunately, we can't use this skill to switch into the sub-ally spot. Like, it is part of what makes Silver's kit Silver's, but I can't justify doing it. I've thought about using it in the past, but, you know, I'd need some character on the back line, and which character would I put on the back line? So we'll just ignore that for the moment. This is a 3-5 debuff. Isn't it something like that works with her Ogi? Yeah, bonus specs to weak points. So try and use that when she's about to Ogi. Into hiding. Less likely to be attacked. Charge bar boosted, so I should probably use that whenever. Unfortunately, the charge attack cap has a turn limit rather than a one-time use. I remember Pretty Cure. They're pretty simple. Pretty much use every ability except the second one. We don't want them not attacking. And all these are just random buffs and damage. Okay, Seville Bara is the weird one. His first skill does actually do a lot of skill damage. And then I think I can just use his other abilities whenever. But so the idea is to try and use his first skill rather than Ogiing. And I'm actually going to check Nighthound. Because what does this do again? Oh, that's right, okay. On dodging, remove buff. So I should save that for 75%, I guess? I don't know, it might be better just to use it whenever. Alright, straight into it. Save on trigger may be best, but it's not going to help if we're not hitting that trigger fast enough. That is... oh damn, I let Seville Bara Ogi. I didn't mean to do that. Although... okay, let's set up for that thing now. Although him doing that might actually be good, because I'll have a little more room to get him above 100%. The more charge bar he gets, the more damage he does. But, if I use the skill early, I might be able to use it again. Okay, that dispels. And I'm not going to set off Seville Bara. Hopefully. I don't think his charge bar gains that fast. So far this team's going a bit slow. We're taking a few turns to get to each spot. Ah. I instinctively clicked that and I shouldn't have. It's fine, I've still got Hull and Maul to save us, and Silver will get her debuff back. Cool, perfect time for that. This team has Hull and Maul in the sub slot, but we keep single attacking. Not sure if they're actually save that. Not sure if they're multi-attack rate is just that low that it's having an effect. You know what? I don't know what ability that's gonna trigger, so let's use this. Okay, it's that one again. Yeah, right, this team's going slow enough, they're actually hitting Ogies in between triggers. Do that? Probably don't need it, but I don't know if Sevelbara is ready to have his skill up, but we'll try and last. Alright, now we just got Ogi. Actually, you know what? I should have actually cleared that. Actually, it doesn't matter. Our damage is low enough anyway. Please don't kill Sevelbara. Alright, that should kill it. And that felt very long. Let me just go ahead and do that. Haven't even looked at the results, but I reckon that's what it's going to be. Yeah, 445. Okay, on to the next slot. Hang on, let me actually just fix that up. Hey, Ro D. Carlo. Just having some fun with random teams and stuff. I have, actually... Oh no, I won't bring it up. Wrote up a little program that just takes every one of my... Well, the characters that I put into it and a class and chucks them all into a whole bunch of random teams and try and see which one got the better luck. So, with Greya, I can spam all of her buffs. Additional effects when Shining Spirit's in is consumed. Where do we get Shining Spirit again? Oh, sorry, every 3 turns. Cool. Hey, Veebs. That was a rough one, yeah. Alright, back to party. I think this team's pretty self-explanatory. I mean, Twain and Kambira. This will be easy. Thankfully, SR Kambira plays very similar to her SSR counterpart. Pretty much just spam all the abilities out. Oh wait. Probably should have thrown that out first to get a little more damage. That's alright, still got this. This should get us below 75%. Oh yeah. Since my bow's resetting my cooldowns, I should probably try and use my skill reset ability as soon as possible. Yeah, someone did get paralyzed there. 6.9. Oh yeah, Song's level 140. Actually, let me save those buffs. Yeah, so Song's at 140. She has everything except the delay on Dodge, I think it is. Well, this boss isn't vulnerable to paralyze, at least above 25%. I've got a good system going at the moment where every Guild Wars I grab a blue merit for whatever the next Guild Wars needs. So I'm sort of like keeping everyone roughly even. Like all of my Jutenshu's are either level 140 or level 120. Just like at both of the blue merit breaks. Ooh, how do I end this quicker? It's not really much skill burst. Here we go, just oh yeah. Yeah, so I don't have any 150s yet. I was considering going for it. I did a video a while back talking about all their uncapped benefits. Yeah, let me get rid of my phone, it just went off. Yeah, I went over their benefits. Song is pretty good at 150 just for high level content. Besides that, they're all just sort of mostly damage increases. I would like some of the 150, but I just can't really justify doing it when a lot of the others get some good stuff from just getting to 130 or something like that. So I'm just sort of splitting them evenly for the moment. Alright, 349. It's funny, all the teams so far are around the same sort of 3-minute 40 mark, or they're up at 4 minutes something, like Nighthound and Lumberjack had those. So yeah, so far we haven't really had a team that's broken out and, you know, had a busted time. Alright. This team. You have Essa at 150, Neo at 120. Oh, that's right, Neo 150 is actually pretty good too, because she gets, what, damage cap or something? Song at 110, the rest are sitting at 100, yeah. I'm struggling getting all the Jutenshu 10, Ju10 FLB'd because of the gold bars. I'm actually in a good spot where, here, let me open up another tab. Excuse me. Oh, hang on, let me show you first. If I get rid of the light filter, so there's all my Jitenshus at the start. So I've got 5 that are 140, and the other 5 are 120. So we'll have to find out what the next Guild Wars is. It could be anything, really. What was the last one? I think Wind was last before Dark. So it might not be Wind. Even then, it could be. But, yeah, so I guess if it's Water, well, I either go for Uno or Quattro. Earth can go to, Octo. Oh, Fire. Actually, yeah. Essa will probably be my first 150 just because she's the only fire one. Besides that, you got a bunch of nice stuff. Could be fire, yeah. So in consumables, I've got 4 gold bars at the moment. Because I'm pretty sure that I'm done with spending gold bars on the Jitenshus. So I'm gonna try and save up for the blue skin now. A while ago it seemed like a, you know, ridiculously expensive thing to go for. Now I've kind of got these gold bars sitting here. I've also got some sunstones. So I might go for that. Okay, so Cereal. I guess I can just spam his abilities out. There's no real order to them. And I think the same thing applies to Xenophon too. Yeah, he's kind of the same. Okay, then Holisana requires 3 stacks to do a third ability. Cool. I'm wondering if I should get rid of Clarity. I mean, we haven't really needed it so far. And actually, there's not really anything else Chaos Ruler wants. Actually, I don't need to delay. Well, I assume I don't need to delay. Get rid of you, get rid of you, get rid of you. Give those the actual benefit of the crest with the supplemental damage. For you, since you've started playing Granblue Fantasy, you said to yourself you would never get the Junichu. That's right, I could have actually dodged. You never get the Jitenshi that you don't like. Then Transcendent happens, so use my GBs for Primal Grid. Water and Earth should be for Fire. Maybe, yeah. With going for all the Jitenshus, you definitely should, just because once you get all 10, you get a 10% charge bar boost to, you know, all of them when they start the battle. So even if you don't like them, getting all of them helps benefit the characters that you do like. But yeah, then of course there's the whole thing of FLBing all of them and everything, which is just a ongoing grind. So like you kind of have to engage in it eventually. Alright, if Holisana doesn't get hit, we should be at 3 stacks next turn. Actually, wait, we're close to 50%. I might save that. Chuck that out. Never mind, we're at 1 stack anyway. Oh, sorry, you did get all of them. Oh, sorry, that was just what you said at the start, when you started. Let's hope that we actually hit 50% here. Come on. That's fine, actually. We get another one more turn of full debuffs. Funny, when I talking about the FLBs for the Jitenshus, when I started, just getting them was enough of a grind. Oops, misclick. Yeah, getting them was enough of a grind, and then the prospect of hang on, I might not want to do that because that'll take a charge bar. Then the prospect of FLBing them was such a grind, but once you start it and actually get into the habit of it, it's not too bad. Like, when you're grinding it, you tend to get, you know, some items for the other ones, and then it becomes less of a grind for each one. You're also taking your time on the FLBs, then they release the 130 requirements, and you rush the remaining ones to be able to max Essa. Oh, that's right, yeah. So, I had all of them, can I use this now? Yeah. I had all of them, FLB'd before they even released the 6 stars, so I didn't even have to engage in that, the requirement at 130 to have them FLB'd. Yeah, I completely forgot about that. Excuse me one second. Let's see if we can win it from here. Big ask. I don't have a main element. I pretty much never had one. Like, when I started playing, this was way before elemental resistance was even a thing, back in 2016. So yeah, like, even so back then, before elemental resistance, everyone sort of went down the route of, you know, I'm going to buy a Gizla and I'm going to become a Dark Main or something like that, and then they'll use that for all content. Even from the start, like, I looked at all the elements and was sort of thinking, like, I was always thinking from the character perspective, and I wasn't sure which characters I liked enough to pick an element, so I just kind of built them up all evenly, you know, unsure of which one to invest in yet. And around the time that I was starting to get them all built up, that's when they announced the rainbow meta, like all the elemental resistance coming in. So yeah, I just never dedicated to one element. I have some elements that are stronger than others. Like light, I have heaps HP from all my Chev swords. 429 for this one, by the way. I've got all my Chev swords in light, so I've got heaps HP, and this is great for doing high level content. But I actually like my fire team. Like, I've got the good mix of characters and damage. Wind's also really strong. Dark is half and half. I've got some good sort of stuff with that, but it's also an element that I find kind of unreliable too. The main thing is that Dark went down the the dodge meta. The party, that party did work kind of well, but 429 is not a good enough time. Like, it was solid, but it was slow. I'm pretty sure that I can... Oh wait, substitute. I can spam most of those abilities out, but she's not going to want to substitute when he's substituting. So they rebuffed him recently and they changed this ability. This used to be crap where he wouldn't attack. Now, he does attack during it. So 3 turns of substitute. Damage immunity, I guess I'll save that for 75% to try and avoid the paralyze. And... okay, so I can actually change this. I don't need clarity, but I want another buffing skill. Oh, only 2 sub-skills. Alright, let's just get a random buff for Denua. She doesn't need... I guess I could give everyone charge bar. Yeah, that's too long. I think I'll just take regular rage and try and offset the gap in the other one. You really like fire, so you main it, just at the current state, even though it's getting better. And also at the choice for grand characters. Yeah, you're right, actually, Fire hasn't had many good grands. Unfortunately, Fire's saddled with Rakam, who always... both Rakam and Catalina have a bad sort of streak because they were the first grands, so when they came out they were kind of right and they got weaker. Then their weapons got FLBs, which were good, and then the other FLBs came out, so they became weaker. Same thing with their 5 stars and everything. Oh, hang on. I forgot to move. Robin Hood. Yeah, so like Rakam's constantly getting rebalanced to try and make him relevant. And, well, luckily Catalina kind of gets away because she has Veil. Like, no matter what, no matter how weak she is, she still has Veil, which is some benefit. Yeah, sorry, I forgot to update it. I wrote down the times, I just didn't realise that was the end of a round, so Robin Hood goes ahead there. Man, I'm not used to talking this much, I'm getting a dry throat. It's all good. Oh, damn it. Okay, I did that in the wrong order. I used my buffs first. I was supposed to save them. Damn, damn, damn. Here, let me use that one to try and extend that out. Yeah, in testing I worked out that I've got enough buffs to keep Danua's double strike up permanently. But if I'm going to screw it up like that, then that's not going to work. Germ is Belial's save, Mugen is Harp, that character, Rain is just meh, Shiva and Rakam outdated, and Wilnas is... Oh yeah, Wilnas. They need to build a bit around him. Yeah, Wilnas is at least a good, updated, what you call it, grand character. Oh, thank you, Ro. Yeah, I don't talk in my videos too much just because, well, when I started, I was just, you know, shy and everything, not wanting to put my voice out there and just find an easy way to YouTube without saying much. But then it's also just, a lot of my videos, you'll sort of notice, there's not like text going over the whole thing, because there's, you know, there's not as much to say with like a, here's how to do a proud fight or something like that, you know, say the important bits and then kind of comment whenever it's relevant. So because of that, sorry, just quickly clicking buttons. Because of that, like, it sort of, it's more noticeable when I stop talking as opposed to text disappears off the screen. So yeah, like, you don't always hear me talking. It's also, like, quicker and easier just to edit a video with just text, rather than trying to quickly make some quiet around me to record something. Oh, yeah, Danua's, her double strike has fallen off now. Hopefully they get a good time, because she can do a lot better than that. If it's close with the soldier who's up next, I might redo this one just to see if she can do a better time when I'm actually playing it properly. Let's do that. And I think that's just a buff, so I'll skip that. Where am I? Viking common problem, accidentally using Jonsberg before other buffs, yeah. I'm honestly surprised that they haven't made more seasonal Catalinas. Yeah. I mean, yeah, back in the day, I mean, she was getting heaps of skins, you know, the Christmas skin and the New Year's skin, and she's just kind of fallen off since then. Now it's all about Vera. Mugen is it, Starkster. Yeah, and yeah, Veebs. Come on, win it from here. Alright, hopefully that's a good time. Because yeah, I could have kept Danua's double strike going. Although, I don't know if her double strike would have... Whoops. Sorry. Hang on, let me... change this. Ignore that, just while I get back into the fight. I didn't mean to click back to the event home. There we go. Alright, what I meant to click was this. Just force a habit of going back to the event home to get to the raid screen. 359. That's not bad. Actually, I have been doing more streams over on Twitch, Ro. I've been trying to help Veebs get her Twitch started. You know, get up to 50 followers so you can actually get into the affiliate program. So yeah, I've just kind of been streaming over there. Like, I could dual stream like I'm doing now, but I don't know, like half the time I'm just sort of like thinking that, like, we've been playing Pokemon over there, sort of like, I don't know if, like, I don't know if I want to mix it too much. Just, I've got to check him. Yeah, I don't know, just sort of, you build up an audience for one game, and it's sort of difficult to transition to other stuff. Yeah, I'm pretty sure my Twitch is like the same name as mine. Actually, I should see if it's linked on my YouTube. I'll definitely do that afterward if it's not. Okay, so Geisenborger does a lot of hits. I want to use Luo with that. Substitute. I think I can skip this ability. It doesn't really do much, and I don't want to kill him. We're not in danger of dying here. Okay, Sophia is pretty useless. I mean, her heal isn't even AoE, it's single target. And she's not going to be reviving anyone. And unfortunately we've got another healer, but at least Fifth does a little more. She gives strengths, and she gives a buff. Yes, it's got the 36 in it. Does my YouTube channel have that? Oh no, my YouTube channel, I'm pretty sure, is just the straight name. Oh, hello, and someone commenting from Twitch. Okay, so, this is going to be the tough one. If Rakam doesn't die the first turn, I might need to reset it. Although, actually, if he doesn't die the first turn, that might be equivalent to Viking not keeping Danua's buff up. I don't know. Let's pray that Rakam dies. So we start with this. Kill Rakam. I can buff... Hang on. As long as this buff doesn't give any hostility, then we should be good. Stream-wise, it's easier for me to use Twitch over YouTube, so I just crossed over. Fair enough. Actually, someone in my crew has told me that he finds YouTube a lot easier than Twitch. Oh, good, we got him. So yeah, I've kind of got the opposite problem there, where he wants me to stream on YouTube more. Actually, let's use Luo here. I just noticed my stream said it's gone to fair quality rather than good. Hopefully there's nothing too wrong with the stream. Wait, why was that first shot so quick? Do I not have a bullet in there? Or do I have the wrong type of bullet? Yeah, so 5th is level 120, I believe. I'm pretty sure that's what she was. So she doesn't have the 130 buff. Oh, what? I probably should have just used 5th's clear on it. Actually, no, I'll save that, because that's got like a veil property to it. I'll use that at 25%. What I should be doing is using my summons to dispel. Because, I mean, there's actually a good buff to it. And the hard cutoff on that song. View is the same. The only problem is that, hang on, YouTube doesn't notify you. Yeah, YouTube's kind of weird with that. Just attack. There's no buffs to use there. YouTube doesn't notify you for some reason when channels that you're subscribed to are live. I've always heard that YouTube's got a weird problem with that sort of stuff. That's why, yeah, a lot of people who want to stream head over to Twitch just because it's a little easier for that sort of stuff. Yeah, Twitch is a lot better at notifying people, and also the difficult thing with streaming on YouTube versus streaming on Twitch, it's kind of what people expect from the platform. You know, people expect videos from YouTube versus expecting streams from Twitch. So, you know, there's sometimes you'll get subscribers and they don't want to come to a live stream or something like that. It's always just the, you know, push and pull of what you think people would expect. And trying to tailor your content around that. Actually, at the moment, I'm working on a really big video. So, it's going to look weird for my channel, that I reckon it's going to be over 2 hours long. So it's going to look like a live stream getting uploaded, but it's actually a video. I've been writing the script for it. The script's currently 33,000 words. So, it's probably going to be longer than 2 hours. It's probably going to be 3 hours. And that's not even including like the clips I want to put in between the words. So we'll see how it goes. That's right, I want to use that. I might as well just use that too. I haven't used it since the start. But yeah, I got passionate about a topic and started writing, and it hasn't stopped writing. I'm doing proofreads at the moment. I was talking to Veebs about this yesterday. It was 32,000 words, and then I started doing a second draft proofread, and suddenly it's now 1,000 words longer. It's about Guild Wars 2, if anyone's played that. I'm hoping that I can make it entertaining for, you know, 2 to 3 hours. Try and keep the script as sharp as possible, so it doesn't meander too long. Alright, let's check the time on that. Okay, cool. I don't even need to redo Viking, that was slower. Sorry, Soldier, you can't win with 2 healers on your team. What are you thinking? Now, let me try and keep some of the ones on the top. Keep it even as I scroll down. Alright, so now, this will be a good one, Kengo. Kengo and Yo. Okay, Mikazuki is boring and simple, just use his first skill, and I can pretty much ignore his last 2 skills. Rosamia's weird. I still maintain that SR Rosamia is better, just because she's easier to use. But we can use the second skill, we can use the third skill. I'd probably avoid the first one, just because the longer I can go without getting that can't heal debuff on, the better. Because I mean, she applies that debuff on her Ogi, so at a certain point she just has it up permanently. Then I can use this, but let's save that for the start. And that's really all she has. And Yo, actually Yo's complicated too. Like in the spotlight video I did on her, I don't think it's worth using the third skill. I'll save that for like the last 10%, but besides that, and I mean this substitute's kind of ineffectual. Actually, it excludes all foe attacks. I think her 75% trigger is an all foe attack, so I'm just going to be using the first skill. Maybe this team will go really fast just because I'm only spamming out one skill on each character. And I mean, Kengo's good for speed. That's what I was using to full auto at the start. Alright, Luwo. To give Yo a good start. Ah, just shy of 6 million. That'll probably be the boss's defense working there. Can't believe Bobobo did more skill damage than Yo. Alright, now we've used all our skills, so I don't know what to do. Oh, I forgot to use her dodge. Her substitute dodge. I'll use that after this. She has really good damage at 6 stacks. Which is, you know, sort of... I can't even use his clear. But yeah, the damage she has at 6 stacks is pretty nice for just regular autoing. Yeah. I mean, I don't even need a Rosamia FLB, I just need a rebalance on her. She just doesn't do anything. She at least has some nice... Oh, sorry, she has nice Ogi damage if she has that buff up. I should have done that right before it. Yeah, it was definitely a lucky cast. He's probably not going to do that again, and we will see him again in the next round. Here's the Nier song for everyone who loves that. I have just like a whole bunch of Granblue songs that I just, you know, play on a random loop. Every time this one comes up, there's always people in the chat going, oh yeah, this song. Ooh, actually, is that going to be enough charge bar? Oh yeah, 40%. That'll do. You're here counting the days till Stardust Children. Oh wait, that's yeah, Tien and Essa and Quattro's song. For some reason when I read Stardust Children I was thinking of the actual event, like the Eternal event. Actually I was thinking that last night, like I went looking just to make sure that I had all, you know, songs possible in my list, that I wasn't missing any. The last anniversary event did not add much good music. The little, the song that played on the home screen of the event was nice, but it's actually really short. Like, it's not a proper song, it's just like a 1 to 2 minute clip. Yeah, see, this is why I didn't do Rosamia's first skill, she's almost dead now. Sorry. Yeah, and the second song they put out was that, the song for fighting Cosmos, which is, like, past anniversary events, we've got, like, vocal songs and songs that just have really good beats and everything like that. That one is just a basic backing track. So yeah, I went through them, wondering if I wanted to add them, but they're not really good enough. It's a shame, because the Society event got heaps of good music. Even the Eternal event had heaps of good music. Ooh, that might have been a mistake. I didn't realise the MC was paralysed. Ooh, I hope I didn't screw that one up. I like that her Yo's ending thing kind of makes a moon out of her fire. I assume it's supposed to be a moon, because like one side's shorter than the other. A crescent moon. Okay, back. Refresh. 429, that's the exact same... Oh no, it's the same time as Chaos. Soldier was 427. I mean, if I didn't screw up that end turn, we would have gone a little faster, but 429 is pretty slow. Who are we up against? Oh. Well then. I think it's only a Rulameo I need to check. Shield effect to an ally. Oh, I could, I guess, use that with Mahira's buff. That should work. She's got switch, and she has random buffs. Yeah, if it was close, it might make a difference, but I think this team's going to go fast. This is a good team. Come on, where's the music? There we go. That's going to get reset, so I can do that. Let's put that there, do that, and put that there. I think if Yo was on a team with some more buffs, or just, you know, a better team comp, that might have been a bit better. She did get her first skill off twice, but, I mean, besides the first skill, she doesn't really have much else going, besides just a high damage cap. But yeah, Yo wasn't enough to carry that team by herself. Yeah. So, after this Ogi, we should be ready to use Jean's assassin skill. Which actually works out, because I can use her first skill for some more defense down. Right when the debuff's clear. Actually, have we gone too fast? I think we're fine to get my own miss back up. That's a shame. I wanted to line up Mahira's skills with Luol, but they're ready now. So I should probably just use them there. Could use the debuffs, I mean. Jean's team assassin is weird. It raises the cap, but it doesn't actually add much damage. So you can see then that, like, we had the assassin buff, but it was mostly similar damage. I thought Mahira's Ogi would do it, but our auto attacks alone did it. Yeah, that's definitely fast. Alright, 3:22. Like a whole minute faster. So yeah, that end turn didn't do anything. Where's my Photoshop? Alright. Give me a moment. I'm just going to run to the bathroom. Been drinking too much. Alright, back. Even Mimlamel's Assassin's higher. It's weird though, like, I've had teams where John's Assassin is, like, we can get the full Assassin turn out of it. It's just temperamental based on how many buffs you have. Alright, Masquerade. So Masquerade, ever since it's been introduced, has been my bane in tournaments. Like, you'll notice sometimes I just go for the simple skill damage setup, because that's a lot easier to predict. Here I'm going to try and do Bounce Chase. We've at least got the Mastery giving one extra stack at the start, and I think also on this... Oh no, this skill just does damage. But yeah, I'm going to try for the Bounce Chase thing. The problem is, I don't actually have a... Like, there's no Assassin or any Echo or anything like that on this team to really benefit from it. Unless... Actually, I kind of want Luo in the team, because the 10% boost to Light, Sunder, and Zion skills works with the Chev swords, I believe. Oh, did I? Oh, yeah, I did, sorry. Thank you for telling me. I mean, I've got it in my notes, so I would have kept it right. Of course, I did that right when I walked away and had that up on screen for a long time. Okay, so I was thinking, do I have the summon? I can't actually remember who it is. But the HP summon for Light, which gives Echo. It doesn't look like I do. I thought I had it, but I guess not. Oh wait, isn't it? Is it Aphrodite? No, it's not. Aphrodite's the normal one. Yeah, it does work with Magna. Okay, so I'd need to keep him in. No, I don't have the Echo summon for Light anyway. That's a shame. Because yeah, just something like that would just be enough to give me the edge on Artemis. Yeah, I don't have Artemis. Alright, cool. But yeah, I want to do Bounce Chase, but I don't really have anything to give it an oomph. Like, I just have a basic double strike turn. But at the same time, Light's difficult to work with skill damage. At least, I mean, until I get the grand weapons that have skill supplemental on them. So I kind of don't really have an option for Masquerade. It's either Bounce Chase or kind of a weak skill damage one. Oh, actually, hang on. So Delafil, I believe I can just spam out her abilities. So Echo on the first skill, debuffs on the second, and Aurora Crests on the third. Cagliostro. Again, these are kind of like one-time skills, so I guess I'll just use them. Actually, I guess I could try and use that to skip the 75% trigger. It might not work, but... and as for these girls, just first and third skill, I think. Alright. Oh yeah, actually, definitely don't do it first turn, because I want to dodge. That is, if I actually manage to get hit by it. I guess I can save Luo. I mean, the supplemental damage doesn't do as much for normal attacks, but it's something. Alright, we got that done. Just attack. I don't think we'll hit 75%, but we'll be set up for it. Actually, Cagliostro's buff reducing our charge bar game is probably good for this. Because we get more normal attacks out. And that's always the problem that I've had with Masquerade. You'll have, you do setups where one character wants to Ogi all the time, so they're not getting any stacks. But then you'll have a character who only single attacks, doesn't get any stacks, but because the other character's Ogiing, they're getting charge bar passively. So they're not getting stacks, you know, in two different cases. I also missed the chance to, I forgot to press Cagliostro's third. I don't think I'll be able to stop her from clearing debuffs with Cag. So I've just got to let that happen. I guess I'll stop 25%. It's a shame that I didn't get those debuffs out earlier though. Actually, everyone's at 10 stacks right now. I'm still gonna wait a turn though. I mean, it would have been efficient to use it there, but I want to get a buff out. Got no buffs at the moment. Actually, that's good too, because I get her Echo back up. Not really enough damage. I mean, that wasn't too bad. It would have been nice if we had have ended it with that Ogi though. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, it's 3:36. I was going to say that did feel kind of fast though. Alright. Next team is this one. So Rabomi is pretty much don't press any skills. I can use their skill 1, but Probably am better off saving that for under 50%. Jeanne d'Arc is just every skill. And then Zoe. I think she's pretty much the same. What's this one? Damage immunity. But it takes too long to set up. So, okay, yeah, she's pretty much the same as she was before her 5-star. Alright, let's go. I can probably afford one here. Ooh, yeah. Now we get Zoe's buff out. Oh yeah. I should have actually used my clear to speed her buff up. Well, this is fine. The only good thing from Zoe's FLB was the new look. I mean, I do like that. Didn't they change it so her first and second skill line up a bit better now? That's at least something. Let me use that clear to get her buff up faster. I think I'm just spamming attacks at the moment, like there's nothing to do before 50%. Which isn't too bad, like normal attacks are pretty fast compared to just using skills. At least now Zoe has allies to help her buff 3D. Oh yeah. For this team, yeah. Jeanne and Elysian work well with her. I think, isn't there? I should have actually checked this, but isn't it something where giving buffs and stuff like that gives Robomi her power cells back or something? I actually probably could use her other skills. I've just like trained myself never to touch them. Okay, yeah, she does. Well, I think she also needs power cells to keep Ogieing. Yeah, I'll just leave it anyway. I wanted to Ogie rather than anything else. Good time for Zoe's buff again. Let's hope this is enough damage. Although they do have to beat Masquerade's really good time. Alright. The time is... oh, it's 3:49. Not good enough, but that's a pretty good time. Okay, so we've got Masquerade going forward. Let me adjust this and actually grab the right one this time. Okay, so we have entered into this weird little area. Yeah, so Masquerade will verse whoever wins out of these four now. It's 2 AM, so you'll be going to sleep. That's all good. Thank you for hanging out. Hopefully your team's winning when you wake up tomorrow. I'm lucky that I'm actually on, like, Australia's time zone is pretty much identical to Japan, so we at least have, you know, normal time with Guild Wars and stuff like that. I couldn't imagine trying to grind Guild Wars in, like, the AM hours or anything. Like, Europe has it worse with this. Has it the worst, I should say. So, Mary. I think I'll put that buff on the MC. I don't see any reason not to. Oh, sorry, this is Vera's team. Ooh, this is going to be good. Vera's a powerhouse now. And I think I just spam out her abilities. Oh, wait, we've got Vera and Mary on the same team. I've got to stagger their triple attacks. Oh, and then we've just got Saranan, who does pretty much nothing. He does... I should save that one to get him some charge bar, but besides that, he does nothing. He at least can give us some, what do you call them, crests. You get like 5 hours of actual grind on a normal day. Got to optimize those teams and everything to get the most out of it as you can. Only grind meat during strike time when you can do a 0 button setup or something, and yeah, then just work out the fastest full auto team you can. Okay, so I have this set up. We've got an axe in the main hand. So I don't think this one has any specializations for the weapon, but our passive does work that way. Actually, I should check the passive. Okay, so spear, specialty, ally, amplify axe attacks. Vera is an axe character. And then boost to party charge bar. That one sounds good. Thankfully, you can 0 button outside of strike time. Oh, sweet. Yeah, I was thinking of setting up that free chain thing for outside of strike time, but at the same time, like, I've already got actually, here, let me you're gonna get the stream starting soon again because I don't have a proper waiting thing. Let me see if I can show my meat without messing with my crew too much. Actually, I think I can. Yeah, that looks good. Here we go. I've got 10,000 meat to work with here. So that's going to keep me going for a while. Hopefully I can pretty much full auto all day when the 150 comes up. What do I want to check with this? I wanted to check the actual passive. Oh man, it's in Japanese. Why is it in Japanese? There we go, translated. Okay, gain effects in order of axes, spears, attack, multi-attack, amplify. I don't know what the amplify, like, to at least reach that. We've got an axe and a spear, and that's about it. I don't actually think there's many more good spears or axes, unless I was to main hand the Honglong spear and put the axe in the grid. Which, I mean, the axe actually has really good buffs on Ogi, so I might just leave it like this for the moment. Alright, what order are we doing this stuff in? Get some crests. Put that down, give the buff to you, and then we just hit every single one of Vera's abilities. Gonna get very close to 75% here. Let's not sit for too long wondering what to do, but I don't even need to use Saranon's second ability here. He's almost got 100% charge bar. But I want to use it at some point so that I can get another crest out. Because besides the summon in my grid giving me attack, I've got Hullo and Mull backline who give supplemental damage. So crests are actually boosting this team quite a lot. Okay, now I can do that. I can also use this. I don't really need the heal. Chuck that out, get another crest, get some buffs. Oh, that's right, I think his force skill actually gave him 100% charge bar anyway. Oh, that's right. So I'd like to see this team do well, because we've got Vera on it, but Kumbira's still in this little section of matchups. Yeah, let's actually get the buffs on before I start using skills. That would be a bit better. Chuck that back on. May as well just chuck that out. We might be able to two-turn this last little bit. Depends. I mean, Vera's gonna shoot out a lot here. Oh yeah, definitely will get it next turn, if not this turn. I don't think there's enough damage for this turn. Yeah, Vera carried that one. Alright, it's 3:47. I actually thought that would be faster. Not a bad time though, but... Alright. Okay, now... Oop, that's not the right one. Actually, I should leave that one open just to measure how much honors I get by the end. Although... so daily honors were 27, minus a few for however many I have already done. Okay, now this team. So Delafell got a good FLB, however her summer version is pretty crap. We've got Blind, she can buff someone, and then Reflect, and that's really all she does. Then we've got Naus, he's kinda alright. We've got defense down there, although Kumbira does defense down, so it doesn't matter too much. This skill's good though. And we don't really need his first skill going. But yeah, so it's going to be all on Kumbira here. As for me, so we do have skill damage in the grid, and I'm all echo focused. Let's go, and we're getting close to the end of the first round. Then this thing will start speeding up. It's always the case when I'm like editing. First round takes a while to get through, like editing wise, and then everything else is just like really fast after that. Maybe I'll give that buff to Kambira. I don't think... Are we going to hit 75% here? Yes, we will. Kind of close. Well, it's a shame. I could have blocked that with the shield, but, I mean, it doesn't really matter. Not going to do anything. Okay. Get Kambira to Ogi. She should have her 4th skill ready after this. Oh, why did I do that? That was a mistake. I thought it would actually be up, but it's 1 turn off. I miscounted. So does that supplemental damage last more than... Oh, it doesn't actually matter. We've been dispelled. That's a problem. I'm gonna wait a turn to do that now. Try and get some more buffs and debuffs out. If that had it lined up, that would have been perfect. Oh, 14 million is still pretty good. At least, that didn't screw up her amplified damage, stack building. That's still going on. In fact, let's get one of those out. Ooh. Let me also do some defense down. Alright, come on, hopefully Kambira's not knocked out in the first round. Can't remember, I think... I can't remember what team she was on, but I think the SR version of her got through. At least. Ooh, 326. Alright, cool, we're good. We're golden. So, write down that time. Glory gets through. Close enough. Alright. Now... That's not where it is. Where is it? Here. Okay, so... I don't have high hopes for this team. This is a whole bunch of support characters and an SR. I'm pretty sure I can use all of their abilities out the gate. Sarah is complicated. As for Myron, I don't think I want to use this 3rd skill. It says dodge all attacks from foes. It doesn't say it's an all ally substitute. I could check the wiki, but even then, I don't know if it's really worth missing a turn. It does do some damage. But yeah, we'd miss out on the charge bar generation from that turn. I mean, she'd get some from her passive, but not as much. Save Sarah's third skill. Alright, cool. I was only planning on using her second one anyway. Because this is the one that actually builds the stacks. You know what, actually... let me just do these ones after we have the buff up. That's only one stack. So save it for 3 stacks. Although unfortunately... maybe we'll get to 75% here. Like, she's not at 3 stacks now, so the only trigger I could do it on would be 50% or 75, no, 25. Actually, does that shit say she's at 4 stacks? Yeah. Alright, let's do it there. Unfortunately, I wasted some time checking her skills. Shame it wasn't just up immediately at the end of the queue, so I could see it just by clicking on her. It's a shame that her first skill, Marin's first skill's so weak, it's not even hitting 1,000,000. Actually, probably could have gotten to 50% there if I used Farah's ability. Speaking of which, are we at 50% or not? There we go. Yeah, this team's definitely going to be the slowest, having hit 2 Ogis in between triggers. There's always one team that just drags its feet like this. Actually, as we were getting faster with the Nightmare 95 runs, I was wondering if I should switch over to doing Nightmare 150. Obviously can't really do 100 because it clears too fast. But the problem with the 150 is a team like this that drags their feet, they'll die multiple times. And I even tried... hang on, do that. I even tried that with... there was one Guild Wars where I just decided, okay, let's try running one of my teams that were still set up into the 150. That wasn't a good team, and that team died so much, actually ran out of the little... what you call them? The Guild Wars specific revive potions. So yeah, it was such a colossal failure. But not to mention, I mean, this has already... this, just getting through all the teams takes a while, especially now we're at 18 instead of 16. And this is only with like 3-minute clears. If you go for a Nightmare 150, it's like 8 minutes per fight, maybe 10 minutes for the really slow ones. At that point, you're just going to be streaming all day. And not in the good kind of way, because things like strike time get in the way of me being able to keep the times fair and even. Yeah, this team definitely hasn't won, so let's just try and get across the finish line. I'm clicking. Why wasn't that click and attack? I love Myron's little end pose. Back when she just had her win version, that was like a rare animation to happen. I'm pretty sure it's just... Oops, wrong team. I'm pretty sure it's just always the case with her light one. Ooh, 5 minutes. Alright, let's just hand the win to Warlock already. So, the last team is Warlock. 2 SRs, but Noah's not too bad. Not to mention, Warlock can get those stacks going. Actually, I do need to check Tyre. How does he work? So, 20% boost to his charge bar, 50% boost to a light ally's charge bar, and doubles effect. Which I guess I'll just put on the MC. Alright. I'm so used to, you know, back when I did the tournament offline, I was so used to having to double check that I was recording before starting a fight. Now there's nothing to check. So I keep pausing before each round with nothing to check on. Alright, 20% to his. Let's give that to MC, and then boost the MC's charge bar. Wait. Don't do that. Boost Noah's, because Noah can just give the MC full charge. There we go, that works better. So we got Laguna's 5-star, sorry, not 5-star, SSR. Now I'm waiting for Data to finally get remembered. Well, at the same time, I love her rare version's outfit. Her SR's kind of not really my thing. Just her in a giant bear suit. So I worry that if she got an SSR, it would just be an extension of that, you know, more of her in costumes and stuff. Actually, Kumbura's winter outfit kind of stole Data's R outfit. Ooh, hang on. Let's just do that. I think it's Noah who has staff, yeah. Let me get rid of that debuff, that buff too. Yeah, Kumbura kind of stole Data's outfit because her winter version has that same kind of shorts with the little fur lining on it. Oh wait, does it have a fur lining? I actually can't remember. They're just shorts anyway. She's got fur-lined boots, that's the thing. Alright, more crests. Wait, no, save that, because he also gets charge bar. If this team goes slow enough, I could probably even get the past turn 10 double Ogi from Noah. Actually, maybe that would have been a strategy to just sacrifice some turns doing basic attacks. Although it probably would have hit a little too many Ogis. But yeah, just do a few basic attacks to pass the turns, and then get that past turn 10 benefit. Well, we managed to reach it, but that's not a good thing. We're going too slow. Actually, I don't think that'll be enough to beat it anyway. Which unfortunately just means we've got a long Ogi turn taking up time. Oh wait, that's right. But this team was up against Rising Force, which... not much competition there. Alright. Refresh that. Check this. 434. Okay, so now it's Glory versus Warlock. Before I do that, is there anything I can do with Warlock to improve it? You know, to try and give it a good chance here. Maybe if I give it spell damage? Skill damage, I should say. I could change this for Echo, but I feel like this team actually has a lot of Ogis. Like, it's not relying on auto attacks too much. Maybe I'll just leave it at that. Okay, so... where was Glory? There it is. Ah, I forgot to move the tournament thingy. I'll move it after this. Try putting that on MC this time, because it actually comes up before Kamura's turn comes up. Actually, I can probably move it now. You know what, we actually got across 75% a lot stronger last time. That was just barely across it. But oh well, that still works. It might actually be a good thing for me to have left him paralyzed. Yeah, that'll work. So this is what I wanted to do last time, where I can actually blast my way over 50%. Oh wait, no, that's a terrible idea. Because now I have no debuffs. I don't even have the summon free to call Horomal. Okay, yeah, so Kumbiro definitely has to do her 4 skill after 50%. At least we got debuffs back now. I could probably get rid of Clarity here and replace it with something else. I just don't know what to replace it with. Maybe just more skill damage, because I am running skills. Like the skill cap weapon. Ah, close. I thought her little shot off at the end might be enough. Alright. So the time is 3:37. Do I think there's enough different with Warlock that I could try and beat that? Actually, I might try it, just because I did put the skill weapon in there. I don't think it's going to beat the time. But I do actually want to see what effect that skill weapon has, to get a better idea for changing up other teams. Actually, I'll also say to everyone watching, give me suggestions if you think there's anything I should change with the other teams. We can change them going into the second round. Oops, already did that. I really just need that. Although, actually, the problem is, most of the suggested changes will probably be things like all the grand weapons that I don't have. Like Harmonia. Yeah, pretty much the only weapon that I have that is worth changing is the claw. I do have, so I've got Horus's bow, which does supplement damage. Just from my own experience, it doesn't seem to do much. Like, the skill damage cap seems to have more of an effect than the supplemental damage. To be fair, I don't have a team that's purely based around multi-hit skills. But yeah, I don't know, I guess maybe I just need to wait for it to actually get the what's the thing that they're adding to it? It's when they get the bonus skills at the end of the month. That'll probably be the deciding factor on it. Actually, the damage on his first skill isn't too bad. For an SR.
逃げられないよ。
熱くたぎってまいりました。日差しのように。
さあ団長さん、決めてくれるかな。セイクリッドグローブ。
行く。
さあ団長さん、決めてくれるかな。やっはどうだ。
ヨーロナイフ
グラインドバイ
ト。華麗に攻めましょう。
どうだ。
行くと。
竜たちよ、私に続け。
皆様の休憩はこのタイヤが守る。
セイクリッドグローブ。
ヨーロナイフ
そこだ。
団長殿、援護いたします。
Alright, let's wrap this up. This team's not going anywhere. So we do have attack down at the moment, which is cutting our attack a bit. But even without that, like 600,000 on the MC. I actually think for teams like this who don't have much attack, many attack buffs, getting rid of, like, replacing a sword with the skill cap weapon might be a bad idea. The Kumbira team does well, but I mean, they don't actually have any real buffers, I think. You know, it's just Naus and Summer Delafil. I guess she kind of buffs. So 442, that was worse than the original time. So, yeah, getting rid of the Chev sword for a skill cap weapon didn't really help them. But yeah, it was just the MC carrying that team. Alright, I might not need to check out teams anymore, because they're all the same. Okay, Glory moves forward. Oh, that's a tiny little shelf that I get made for it. It's gonna stick out a little there. Okay, let's move forward a little. What's a good shape for this? I actually need to check what it looks like on the screen, because the way it's cut off is a bit different. Let's move it forward a little. Okay, back to Bandit. Bandit's not really skill damage focused, so I don't think there's much to change on that. There it was. Alright, let's kick the second round off. Okay, start with an assassin. So now the question is, I can definitely do Albert better than what I did last time. Do that. I don't actually know if I want to swap. Yeah, screw it. Yeah, swap. The reason I say I'm not sure if I want to, because I don't need gravity. I don't know if Albert can actually attack through Paralyze or only his specific Paralyze. Let's just clear him to be safe. Oh, well, we actually did hit 50%. I thought we were at 51 or like just above it. Didn't look like it pushed her over. Oh well, that's fine. It's not like we even had... Well, we had the summon debuff ready, but we don't actually have normal debuffs. We've gone too fast. Get that buff back up. Although she's lost her stacks, so it's not a echo buff. Actually, let me chuck that one back up. Get her proper buff up so she can do some good damage. Ooh, if I had to use a skill, we might have actually won it there. I don't think we had the damage to do it. So who are they up against? They're up against Chrysler. $358, that's a lot slower than their last time, but I mean, I didn't screw up that time. I guess it's just RNG. Albert's the one doing most of the damage besides me. Okay, so now for Chrysler. Ah, it's Bobobo's time. Okay, well Bobobo got good RNG last time. Let's see if he gets the opposite. I should actually Luo then. Let's see if we can rig the RNG by doing his moves in this order. 4 million. Not quite as much. Unfortunately, I think that now resets his stacks. Or not, actually. Because yeah, he gets buffs based on his stacks. I thought his first skill did reset them. Or is that only if it's at max stacks that it resets?
エーデルフラムサコッサコッサコッそしておまけだエクスカリバー俺に力を貸してくれケーニヒッシュベルト
Once again, have we hit 50% too fast?
栄誉の秘書竜こそ思考お前の全力を見せてみろ
Yes.
案ずるな俺がついている今が攻め時
Okay, stacks only do reset then. Sweet. What is this max stack? Why music stopped or is it? Oh, it's just a quiet part of the quiet song. There we go. Actually, I think he was at max stacks at 8 there, because back to 1. That's a shame, because it didn't do too much damage. It was only 5 million there rather than 6. I guess that was the Luo supplemental damage that I had last time. So if this team wins, I should save Luo for the second cast when I can actually get max stacks. Alright, let's try and end this in one turn. Just get that out. That should be enough. I actually think I want to change something with that team. I guess it depends if they actually won. Let's check. 349, yeah, right. That gets through. It's a shame, Bandit's time was actually faster at the start. Like, they had a 340 at the start, but, I'll still give that to Chrysler, because they had a more consistent time. Like last time they scored a similar time. Okay, so, what I want to change with that team... Actually, if I just go party, that'll give it. I'm actually going to swap the offhand to the... Oh. No, I don't think a Cosmos Sword does anything. I'll put this one on there and get those buffs. I think it just heals and... what's the other thing that it does? Gives like counter or something when I've got basic attack. It's a little better than just dispel because we're not really dispelling anything. Oops, not the skin. Unless of course there's some other weapon I can use in that hand. We've got this katana, which just gives immunity. Oh yeah, I've got this katana, which gives a boost to allies' charge bars. It's all charge attack focused though. I guess I am double ogieing. I'll also give himself an ignition, but I don't know if there's really enough focus on that besides that. If anything, I should be getting more skill damage into the grid for Bobobo, because he does skill damage on Ogi. Oh yeah, we've got Naru's Katana, which is the same thing, 10% boost. If anything then, that is slightly better, because it's actually got proper stats. think it's one or the other. Either I go for putting the skill cap in the grid, or even just the what was the bow, the supplemental damage, because that would work with Bobo. Or I go for a 10% Ogi thing there. Although none of these guys really have good Ogis, so I don't think we need to race for Ogis. Either way, Chrysaor's moved forward, yep. Okay, so now it's time for Monk. Yeah. This team. Alright. I'm actually surprised when they did the rerun of Bobo, they didn't give him a FLB or anything like that. Oh, that's actually not enough. Alright, let's just pass one more turn. Pretty sure last time we actually got it on the second turn. I might try and save that first skill. Oh wait, actually I should have saved the second skill too. I'm definitely misplaying this team, but it's just difficult to try and set Io up without a team that can support her Ear Bomb. I can at least do this, but I mean, yeah, even just the setup is just weird. Because yeah, there's no abilities worth saving to instantly build generation once she gets it, so I've got to kind of use them turn 1, which means that there's this awkward sort of point where... Oh, we're under 50%. There's this awkward sort of point where it's just waiting for... yeah, just sort of waiting for her to get skills out and, wasting time waiting for passing turns. Well, we've at least got 2 EO bombs out. That should be enough to trigger one more. There we go. Well, I'm satisfied with that end at least. Turned what could have been 2 turns of auto attacks into just 1 skill nuke. But how did she go on time? So this is the monk team. 356. Yeah, so that is slower than her first time. And Io's got the most damage. You know what, actually, if they win, this is, but since Io's, since the Cinderella Girl's force skill is pretty slow, that's probably worth saving just to get a Io bomb off. Okay, now Robin Hood. This team. Some kind of debuff would be good just to get more stackable stuff out. I don't think this team has skill damage focus, so I don't know about running skills. Oh, that's right. Hang on. Where'd I put that glory team? Decimate or Twin Coil? Might go Twin Coil, just because I don't really have supplemental, I have more skill cap. But okay, put that back there. This team... Actually, may as well just run a backup Mist. No, actually... You know, we have enough. I'm actually going to put Twin Coil on this one too. We don't need the debuffs. Okay, so it's over here now. Change it back. Let's go Robin Hood. I'll reset that one, but I think I might use Luo next turn. Actually, no. Use them now. And I'll just save Luo for next time they come off cooldown. Because I'm about to cut their cooldowns here. Oh yeah. Kambira doesn't have fur lining on the bottom of her shorts, but she does have a lighter colour on there. That's what I was thinking of. Man, that's a quick turn at 50% on turn 3. But luckily, I actually have my skills back up. Well, no, I reset the skill, so it was always up. Oh, never mind. I was going to save Luo for that, but oh well. Maybe I'll get my cooldown reset off cooldown soon.
竜たちよ私に続け
Here we go, we're under 25%. That does paralyze. Yeah, that's pretty good. I can actually go really fast with that. Don't have to worry about her using skills. Or just attacks, actually. Alright, I reckon that's gonna knock Monk out. 336. So it definitely gets rid of Monk. That's actually a good time. That might be able to challenge some of our faster ones. Alright. Ooh, Viking time. Yeah, let me actually put that back. And it's verification time too. See ya, 8K. Oh, that's right. I screwed up last time by not giving Danua her buffs uptime. Let's fix that this time and actually get some proper uptime. Only just hit 75, but that's fine. Get rid of that. And I think next turn I'll use my buff. You know what, I don't need to do Pekarin's substitute. Save some time by not pressing that. When I put up the announcement video for this, there were comments saying that Viking didn't look like it would do too well, so I'm kind of determined to make it do well. I mean, just the Viking mixed with Danua's double strike, that could be enough to get him across the line. Even though, yeah, the rest of the team isn't great. It's the underdog that I want to see win. May as well add some supplemental to this. We don't really have a skill focus, so just use it to buff up normal attacks, I guess. Oh wait, actually he did do some skill damage on his Ogi there.
竜たちよ、私に続け。
あなたのその人たち、私には届きません。
バシッと決めちゃってください。力を合わせて。
この程度苦境にもなりません。
パーフェクトデート。アマデア
覚悟。
へいそれ。
全ては正義の
くらい。
ため。ヘブンズ・リトリビューション。これが私の正義です。
意志は折れず。
Alright. Let's see what this time is. It should be faster than last time because we kept Danua's buff up. $353. Where was that? It was a little faster. Not by much. Alright, let's jump straight into Relic Buster. Because this one's probably... There it is. Yeah, this team's probably gonna beat Viking, unfortunately.
吠えよ同胞、命尽きるまで。
Alright, that.
どうぞプレゼントです。
Get an attack
無
buff.
駄ですよ。
And go.
弱点見つけちゃいました。
勝利への先駆けとなろう。
作戦の時は今。私がそばにいる。
天頂フォーク。
ソバールドプリエ。セレネカノナス。
そこだ。
私がそばにいる。
勝利への先駆けとなろう。
そこつい。ほらほら。
竜が覇者たるゆえんを知れ。
君の旅路はここで終わりはしない。
Problem is, like, this team just flows so well. I don't think, hang on. I don't think it'll beat Viking, but
聖夜の
I'm pretty sure that Kambira's team was really good. This is on the lower end of the chain, so we've got someone else up the top who needs to win.
恐れる必要は
You know, like someone up the top needs to win to be the competitor. I was going to say this might end up being Relic versus Glory. It's not going to be.
ソバールドプリエ。
Maybe Robin Hood.
セレネカノナス。
栄誉の飛翔、竜こそ思考。
Alright. Let's see if we can actually get some damage from this assassin turn this time.
弱点見つけちゃいました。
I could save... I could wait a turn and throw out a buffing summon. Ooh, we got Echo though. But yeah, no difference in the damage.
作戦の時は今。
少しは骨がある。
This team's still fast though.
私に続け。
天頂フォーク。
ソバールドプリエ。セレネカノナス。大したことないね。
許容しない。
あとはおこたでのんびりしましょう。
Alright, back. Sorry, that just goes straight back into that. Oh wait, no, that was, the right one. 317, jeez. You know, I'm pretty sure the first time that I did the light, like the first tournament video I made was a light Guild Wars one, and I'm pretty sure that, Grand Jeanne d'Arc won that one too. Although, interestingly, she's not doing the most damage, and her assassin buff isn't even benefiting us that much. Mahira's actually doing the most damage on the team besides me. But Jeanne is enabling us a whole bunch of triple attack and everything. Hang on. So next up is Masquerade. I think I wanted to have a look at that team. Oh, hang on, that's not the right one. There. So we have nothing to benefit us with that thing. I wonder if I could switch gears, change away from this and go for skill damage. The problem is no one on the team benefits from skill damage. Like, do any of you actually do damage? These are all... oh no, light damage. But that's mostly buffs. I think they do some skill damage on their first skill. Yeah, again, not much. I think this team really is just better off with... yeah, with the double strike one. I really need some... I need that Artemis summon that gives Echo. We don't happen to have a whole bunch of Fist and Axe people who can get the Akasha Axe benefit. What was that other weapon that I was looking at before? Oh no, that's right, I was looking at the katanas for the offhand. The closest thing is, we put the... no, I need to main hand that. Yeah, it's not at FLB, so it doesn't work in the grid. Because that one, combined with the Star Summon, gives Echo. But we're not going to get that. Alright, we'll go with this. Give me 1 second to run off and grab some more water, because my throat's getting dry again. And then we'll start Masquerade vs. Glory. Actually, in that, just before I do that, I haven't moved this over. So, Relic Buster won that. And let's scroll it down to there. Alright. I'll be back in 1 second. Alright, I'm back. There's something I was gonna... oh, that's right. Hang on, let me just put this over to this screen for a moment. because just before I went away there, that was a good time to have a little break away because, yeah, okay then. My crew said that apparently we didn't have the light attack buff up. In the crew skills, that is. So that's now changed over. Let me catch my breath. I had to run back. That's now changed over, so this might speed everything up a bit. That's right, I want to save that third skill on Cagliostro for a little bit. Because I want the MC to dodge. And yeah, I need to use it on 75%. That's right, last time I skipped over that. I didn't use it at 75%. I missed it. Oh really, the first one, the winner was Kengo. Okay. Hopefully we won't hit 75 here. I'm actually surprised that Noah won that one when he was knocked out in the first round this time. I'll save that. Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure that one of the light tournaments that I did, Grand John was on the winning team. Or at least, actually, it was John fighting them, at least? John? Ooh, so close to hitting 50% and dodging that Ogi. Once again, I might hold here for a little bit. We have an Ogi turn too. Okay, how about this? Ogi, double strike, Ogi again. Maybe that'll be a nice, clear end. I just herb myself to get rid of that attack down. I mean, that kind of worked a bit better, but I wish I could get that thing to go off like one turn earlier. Because if it went Ogi, double strike Ogi, that would, you know, work out really well. Although 320, that's pretty good. Oh no. That's a pretty good rival to the Glory team now. Okay, I did come over and change something in Glory, didn't I? Can't remember what it was, but I did. Oh yeah, the skill. Okay. Glory time. Come on, Kambira, you can do it. How much do I need that buff actually? I save some time by not using it. And we're gonna have to save time here. So Glory last time got a time of 3:26, and we gotta beat 3:20. Oh, I forgot to use that skill. Well, hopefully that doesn't screw it up. Having one extra turn cooldown on that. Sorry, I only just looked over at the chat. John won 2021 with Kambira and Robomi. Yeah, sounds about right. Although I think I remember that that team was tricky for Robomi because there was no buffs. You had John's triple attack one, but it just wasn't enough uptime for it. And of course, Kambira back then, well even now, only has a red skill buff. Alright, let's just wait for me to get proper debuffs on. Defense down. Try and make it sure that I can actually get through this turn. Oh, hey, good Mooncass. Oh, just. Okay, cool. Alright, so 306. There we go. Well, good job from Mask. Oh, that's right. Sorry, we have buffs now, so of course all the times are faster. So yeah, good job from Masquerade, but Glory outpaced you. Which also means, because we now have buffs, even though that's the fastest time we have, everyone else is going to be faster too, so it might not actually be that fast. Okay, Glory Bringer. Where are you? There you go. Okay, so let me move the camera over a bit. Let me just look at the VOD catching up to see the screen shape. Perfect. Alright. So now we're up to Chrysaor and Bobobo. Where was it? There. Alright, semi-finals time. Let's go. Close to ending it too. Only 6 fights left. Wait, no, I want Luo. Oh, damn, I wanted to save Luo for the second one. Yeah, 2 Kimbiras are in the semi-finals. I have to have 1 Kimbira win. Ooh, that was a nice big one. Alright, doesn't matter that I used Luo too early, because you got the perfect RNG on that.
竜が覇者たるゆえんを知る。
どけい。お前の全力を見せてみろ。
That's right, I've got a different offhand now.
しかと見よ。
So yeah, just it heals everyone, but it gives me some counter, which might be a little extra damage. Ooh, I don't think that's going to be enough. Luckily it wasn't too long of a turn. Although, they are up against Robin Hood, so I don't think it's going to matter too much if they have a slow end. Fortunately, I think this team's doomed. So, 351. Yeah, that's probably going to be the slowest of the semi-finals. Alright, Robin Hood, which is over here. Let me fix up that misclick. Actually, I'll cue that one up anyway. There we go. Actually, since I'm main-handing the Horus Bow, I should double-check if that 5-hit skill is better.
万物たがわず獲物を
It might actually be.
今の私には全てが見える。ステラターミネーション。ドラーゲンプライド。竜王外神。覚悟して。後悔しても遅い。竜が覇者たるゆえんを知れ。射抜いてみせるその心臓を。
So I need to save Twan's next third skill for under 25%.
覚悟して。栄誉の秘書竜こそ思考。乗ってきた。やっちゃって。これが竜の力だよ。背中は任せて。一緒なら超えられる。ここウガドラーゲンプライド。そこはこの意志万物たがわず獲物をうがつ。
I need to remember next time to actually save that for Luo. Actually, it's probably worth just doing Luo turn 1, because that's when I actually spam out heaps of them. Especially if I'm going to swap to the 5-hit one. I could use that supplemental damage. Oop, no. Oh wait, no, actually I could have done it then, damn. I didn't think we'd actually be below 25 already.
その心臓を。甘いそこせい乗ってきた。ノーノー甘いじっとしてる。翼は折れて意志は折れず。服
Alright, I reckon that's a good time on that. And let me just add the half pot. Yeah, 335. Alright. Actually, this is weird. So, Robin Hood has a similar time to last time. Chrysler had a similar time to last time. They're not really getting the benefit of the buffs. I wonder if it's just because that team was already buffed to hell. So, Robin Hood is our first finalist. But yeah, so that's interesting then, that team, like, both Glory and Masquerade actually did get the benefit from the buff. So maybe that will make the finals a little more interesting. So, Relic Buster is here? Here, yes. Alright, let's see how this goes. Sorry. That on you. Might as well hit with the buff up.
聖夜のお邪魔ですよ。弱点見つけちゃいました。
勝利への先駆けとなろう。作戦の時は今。私がそばにいる。
天頂フォーク。
ソバールドプリエ。セレネカノナス。
君の旅路はここで終わりはしない。私がそばにいる。勝利への先駆けとなろう。
Might as well throw up that shield, I guess.
恐れる必要はない。
Doesn't really matter, but may as well keep max health for max stamina as long as possible.
竜が覇者たるゆえんを知れ。竜の神髄しかと見よ。
Ah, what was the thing that I said last time about this? I wanted to hold off on John's assassin turn. That's right, yeah, I want to try and get some buffs from my summons. So we can actually see some damage. Oh, that was a bad idea. It's not too bad, I can do that actually. I've got timestamps on here. Cass showed up about 15 minutes ago. But yeah, not too long ago. You know what? Maybe I'll just pass a turn here. I mean, Arillamela wants to Ogi, and then I can get her buffs. We're almost done, Veed. We're up to the last of the semi-finals. And then, yeah, then finals won't take too long to get through, and then we'll be done. Which is good, because it's around lunchtime for me. And I'm getting hungry. Yeah, that's all good. Oh, there's some... That was 3.1 million. That's some actual assassin damage. Here we go. Now we've unlocked the assassin. Just didn't have enough buffs. Just stacking 2 summon buffs on was enough. Unfortunately, that might knock Kambira out. Oh, actually, 327. That's not that great. Curious. Last time they got 317. I don't know what was different that time in the RNG. Alright. Well, here's the chance for Kambira to take advantage of that misstep. Where is it there? Let's see if they can get another really good time. Ah, damn, we got to paralyze. That's gonna slow things down a little.
私も行くよ。
そこ
セブンステン。ひゃーひゃー。
栄誉の秘書竜こそ思考。
さあここからですわ。
Let me try stacking Kambura up in the same way that I did with John. Let's see if we can stack some summons.
私はクビラ。
Oop, not that one.
揺るがぬ身の髪。
Get that buff on too. Get that on.
ご心配には及びませんわ。おだまおだま。ひゃーひゃーひゃー。
我が部位を示そう。
もう恐れたりしない。私は私を貫き
Oh,
通す。
actually. Take advantage of this now. May as well use that too.
アイルスとの葬儀受けてみよ。
まだまだ。これこそが。
Now I'll turn this Ogi off depending on how much damage this does. I'll leave that on because that might actually win it.
アラドバル。
おだま運外当天。まだまだ。これが
Yeah.
身の神の力だよ。
意志は折れず。
Actually double check. This was definitely Relic Buster, and that was 327. Just seems like such a slow time for them. 308, okay, yeah. So, sorry Relic Buster, you're out. My crewmate realizing that the light attack buffs weren't on pretty much saved Glory. I mean, they were getting 326, 337 times beforehand. So I don't think they would have beat Relic Buster without that. Okay, so now... Let's see. How well is this going to capture? It's going to be tiny. I can't really... If I zoom out any further, it'll be smaller. It kind of captures it there. Let me just move it over a bit, I guess. So now we've got Kumbira versus Kumbira in the final. Whoever wins Kumbira wins. So let's... No, hang on. I want to change up Robin Hood. Where is it? I want to try this with the 5-hit one. Let me actually... Real quick test run, just to double check that I'm right that this is actually more damage. I guess I'll... Oh no, that's SR Kumbira, that's not going to buff it up. Yeah, that should be enough. So this one does about 2 million. I think it was 2.4 for the other one. That's 1.7, that is weaker. Yeah, Summer Delafil has no place being in here. Let me just try this again, but I want to use the Luwo summon just to see if that's supplemental damage is enough. Okay, so that's at 2.5 now. That's at 2.2. That's still weaker. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about with with... Hang on, let me actually swap the move back and then I'll show you what I meant with the skills. So, like, in this grid, we don't have a skill cap, but we've got supplement light allies damage based on how high their HP is. That's not supplementing the skill damage enough. I'm pretty sure it's just generic supplemental damage. It's not specific to normal attacks. I guess skill supplemental is a bit stronger because it's focused on that. But yeah, I don't know, this weapon just... It doesn't feel as strong as people were making it out to be. Like, people were racing to try and farm one, and it's got a nice Ogi core, but until it gets its extra skill, I don't know, something about it's lacking. But, that being said, I do wonder if I were to put... Okay, I'm going to put skill cap in my grid. Like the claw skill cap. Because Robin Hood's last time was 330. We're up against 308. I think we need to try something radical to try and win this. Otherwise, the other team's going to win. I think that's about all I can do. Let's give it a go. Oh, you thought people were after the katana more. Maybe they were. Maybe I was just mistaken. Whoops, hang on. Yeah, I want to use Luo here. Because yeah, the katana's definitely more useful for, like, farming meat or just one-pun stuff. But, I mean, like, yeah, everyone was going crazy over the raid. Getting some more charge attack damage is nice, but, I mean, supplemental skill damage was on offer. I assume that's what everyone was going for. Yeah, the Militus harp dropped and everyone forgot about it. I think I've gotten one harp to drop, but not enough to really look into that grid. Not to mention, like, harps are nice, but I really like having all the HP and normal attacks so that I don't have to run a Bahamut weapon in Magna with a normal Chev grid. Like, that's just good enough. Oh, we've already hit 75%. I didn't even look, but yeah, that was a lot of damage for us to hit that fast. So we're gonna hit 50% pretty fast again. You got one too, but not a single other Militus weapon ever since. I've gotten, I want to say 2 or 3. Can't actually remember. I definitely have the gun. But yeah, I haven't looked too much into them yet, just because their drop rate's pretty terrible. But yeah, I've just mostly been farming Sandbox for Ekisak axe skills, Oberon axe skills, and... Now let me just chuck a buff on before I do these. And even just Perseus axe skills are pretty good. The Medusa harp. Unfortunately the wind one's kind of messed up. At least I got a XP boosting. Whatever that thing's called. It starts with N. But yeah, the wind spear. I got an XP one, so at least that was worth making a full one for, just to grind XP for characters. But yeah, besides that, the wind route's kind of meh.
私にできることを。うがドラーゲンプライド。
Ah, maybe I should have stopped her from ogieing there, because that takes a little too long.
やっちゃって。
Probably won't matter. But yeah, like, we can get the para there, which is great, but there's no real burst that can get us across that finish line faster.
お疲れ様。
So maybe Glory is just going to be our champion. Alright, let's get the first of our times. 3:39. Still about the same, fortunately. Also, it doesn't appear that the skill damage weapon actually improved the time. Which makes me wonder, could Kambira's time be improved by getting rid of the skill weapon then? Although she does have, her 4 skill does so much damage, I reckon that probably outweighs it. Yeah, probably leave that. Alright. So, Glory has been bouncing around a 3-minute clear time. Where am I? Let's see if we can actually get below 3 minutes. I kind of doubt it. I mean, some are Del LaFille and some are Naus. They're not really powerhouses. But let's try our best. That skill does do some damage, so it's probably worth using.
私は私を貫き通す。まだまだ。どこを見てますの？
騎士の覚悟を見るがいい。アイルストの葬儀受けてみよ。
おだまごなそひゃー。そこだ。さあ、ここからですわ。
そこつら。
ごなはっひゃー。ほら。
竜が覇者たるゆえんを知れ。
これで私も行くよ。
That paralyze isn't going to help us beat any times. It actually feels like that paralyze isn't a 100% hit. I've avoided a few times without having any kind of veil or clear or anything in the grid, or in the team.
海の木図にして差し上げますわ。
アラドバル。
セブンスピン。はっそっはっ。
そこだ。
Actually, I should have used a... Oh, actually... I was gonna say, I should have used a buffing summon to start setting Kambira up, but that damage could have pushed it over 50%. So it wouldn't have been worth it. Alright, let's do the same again. Set up some buffs, and then use that skill. Come on, sub 3-minute time. It's definitely got it killed. Yep, alright, now was that fast enough?
宝石と私の水着の放つ輝きに見とれて。
Oh, exactly 3 minutes. You know what? That's good enough. If it wasn't for that paralyze and me having to clear that, that probably would have been the 1 second I needed to get under. You know what? Let's do it again. Let's see if we can get a below 3 minute time, just out of fun. I just need good RNG on not getting hit with that. Alright, buff up. Throw these out. Hang on. Do I even need this? I don't think I do. Get that out. That one does do some damage, so I might do that.
騎士の覚悟を見るがいい。アイルストの葬儀受けてみよう。
Yeah, the damage on that skill is pretty nice. Alright, I need everyone triple attacking. I need the best damage possible. Kambira, please. Oh, there's a paralyze again. And I misclicked there, so that's gonna cost it.
感謝する。侮る。
Nice chilled out music, but let's get something a little better. Given that this is trying to reach the impossible of getting this team below 2 minutes, below 3 minutes, into the 2 minute range. This one's not under 2 minutes. I think I will go one more, but I actually have a plan in mind. I might save Metatron for later, because I think that is a stronger buff. And then of course just try and get lucky with the Paralyze. Oh, whoops. Should have done that one first. I don't know if I needed that last skill. We'll see how close we got here. Probably did need it. Oh, hang on. I definitely needed it because I didn't actually beat it. Alright, that... Oh no, yeah, okay. I was gonna say, my score is over 900,000, so that should have been the death. We got saved by one last counter. Well, that does beg the question then. There we go, 252. Perfect. I mean, that didn't just get under 3 minutes, that blew past it. I'm actually surprised that was so fast, because we still got a para, and I don't feel like it went that great, but oh well. Cool, so that's a perfect way to end that. That team definitely won by getting that fast. And where is it? That is the one. So, yeah. Basic grid, basic summons. To improve this one, I'd probably replace, well, if you're going skill focused, you could probably put you in there. Definitely put Vera in. So currently my full auto team is, where is it? This is the one. Actually, yeah, I opened it with a full auto. Oh no, actually, no. Screw you. This is the team to run. Vera, like in full auto, Vera with her shield will block out the 75%, not to mention she's got heaps of damage. Naru dispels on the enemy OGing, so anything like repel or anything like that going up gets taken care of. And then Compira just comes in with the 14 to 16 million skill. I should probably replace Twain. I mean, it doesn't matter for the time being, but I don't... Why did that go all the way back to here? Either way, well, this is usually the time where I would be beginning to edit. So, instead, I now get to actually play Guild Wars properly. I can go listen to a podcast while I full auto or watch some YouTube or whatever. Well, actually, now I can get back into proofreading my script a bit more while full autoing. So yeah, it's also lunchtime, so I'm hungry and I want to go get something to eat. So usually, I mean, even with videos, I don't know how to end off the tournament. It was fun and cool. Here's the winners team. Yay! Ooh, you know what I can do? Let me just grab that team and chuck it there. There we go. There's a winner team. Thank you everyone for coming, chilling out, hanging while grinding Guild Wars. Hope you've made some progress in the meantime. Also, let me jump over here. Okay, so it was like somewhere halfway between the round 1 when I checked over here. So 27 million daily honors. Let me just chuck it over to this screen just so that I can refresh that. Yeah, as I thought so, it would jump back up to the top. 46 million. So, oh, hang on. That one. So yeah, like, made a good deal of progress on the honors so far. Only a couple hours into the round. Now I can actually get my good full auto team to keep pumping out honors at a good time. Yeah, so anyway, I was starting to shut down and yeah, back to what I was saying. Thank you for coming to watch. Hope you have fun for the rest of Guild Wars, and I'll see you later. Unless they release someone that I really want to spark at Legfest, next time you'll see a video from me will probably be, hopefully, when I get that actual scripted video out. But yeah, cool. Thank you everyone for showing up, and I'll catch you later.